Who's winning the first major shoot of the year? Let's watch some of the top shooters.
This is Clifford. He's my guy. Jelly Beans. Jelly Beans is a registered name.
Let's take a look at the current leaderboard. With only 2 runs down and 3 more to go, the top 10 are still very preliminary. We're moving on to stage 3 of the competition. I got lucky with a 2-for-1 shot right off.
Yeah, come on.
Let's see who will go full speed into those first 5 balloons.
That'll take us on over to our men's level 5 division. We're going to be on rider number 240. Let's go to Trey Casperson. Yeah, come on. Oh, here we go. Looky here, come on. You betcha. 11 and 703. That is how it's done. Trey Casperson throwing it here. All right, let's go on over now to Abby Esau, former ladies overall world champion in the pen right now. Let's pick it up here on the stage number 3. Yeah, come on, Superfly, let's go. Oh yeah, cycling through, you bet you with a 12 and 745. Yeah, I saw that too, oh my goodness. All right, ladies, level 6s, rider number 253 and Carrie Hirschberg. Coming out of Tonopah, Arizona, and the Hirschberg Performance Horses. And I'm out of 13 and 233 on there. All right, well, we're going to wrap up our class right here on our ladies level 6s. Let's go on over to New River, Arizona. Down to beat is at 12 and 745. Overall, Trey Casperson, 11 and 703. That's what we're looking to beat. Here we go. Going to be Kendall Lansing. And we have the raw time of an 11 and 986 with 1 5-second penalty. We're going to leave balloon number 5 out there. Going to make you a 16 and 986. Well, we're going to head on over to Valley Center, California. The 7-time major winner right now, Dylan Lawson. He's won this event before. Currently, sitting number 1, Trey Casperson. Let's see what Clifford and Lawson have in store for us. All right, Dylan, 11 and 703. We want to be on top. He's going to be cruising. Oh, you would have been an 11 and 675. We're going to leave balloon number 4 out there. Going to make you a 16 and 675. Let's go on over to West Haven, Utah. J.D. Casperson. It is a race to the finish right now. Trey Casperson is sitting number 1 right now, and we just can't let that happen. Let's be fast. Oh, well, a 12 and 4, 19, 17, 4, 1, and 9, including the penalty.
I like the jacket you got on. Looks like you got that last fall.
Yeah, I got it. I got it in October, and in California, it's pretty warm all the time, so I never get to wear it.
Yeah, this is an opportunity here.
Yeah, I brought it, and it's a cold day today, and
congratulations on your win.
yeah, thank you.
That is
thank you.
super exciting, your big win from Worlds last year.
Yeah.
And that wasn't your first time.
No, it was my second time. I won it on him back in 2019.
I remember the very last run, you were actually in second place.
Yeah.
And you had to come out with a heck of a run to win it, which you did.
Yeah.
But how'd you pull that off?
Yeah, I was sitting there. I think it was me, my dad, Adam Ross was still in the pen with me. Zane was leading it, and he went in. He made a great run. I think he ran 11.6, which was a fast time. Cody Clark actually won the world on that pattern, and I believe it was like an 11.8 years and years and years ago. And I just remember that night, not overthinking it, just staying loose. And I know that my horse can do it. My dad looked at me and we kind of knew that was a tough run. We knew that was gonna be a pretty big mountain to climb, and he kind of asked me what I was doing, and I said, well, I didn't drive all this way for second place, and I want to see what we can do. We went out, and I did my job, and he did his job, and it all came together. It just worked out.
When you watch that run, is there any part of it where you see that you really made that time?
I was super efficient through the first gate. I really lined up. I kind of ended up going right where I wanted to through Balloon 3 and Balloon 4. To me, Balloon 3 and Balloon 4 really make that pattern. I try not to overthink. I try not to overanalyze. I'll always go in the arena and I'll kind of look at the pattern and kind of decide what I'm doing as I walk in. That's just how I do it. It's what works for me. If I sit there and just think and think and think, I tend to get in my head and overthink things a little bit. I like to just have some belief in my horse and myself. But
you knew where you wanted to be in each point of the pattern, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, and I can kind of feel when I go through, going up to that first gate, I knew that I wanted to come in pretty flat. Normally, if the gate's here, I'm gonna swing out wide and give myself 10 or 15 feet to make that turn. I knew that I wanted to come in 5 or 6 feet, come in really flat and just run straight up the rundown. That was kind of my plan. I thought deep down that there was a chance that we could do it. I mean, I knew it was gonna have to be a heck of a run. And I mean, he ran his heart out for me all week, and it was a tough battle. And
do you know how many thousands you won by, or hundreds?
I don't know off the top of my
It's very
head.
close.
It was super close. I remember watching the run and thinking, man, I think I have to be in 11.4.
You'd have to be a mathematician to figure out exactly where you were.
I was guessing. I was like, I think I'd be 11.4 flat. And then when I crossed the timer, I was in 11.3. I was in 11.37 or 11.38 or something.
Probably became clear pretty quick.
When I turned the barrel, all I was thinking is like, man, because the last two are the two quick shots at the end, and all I was thinking that when I turned the barrel was like, I think I did it. Just don't mess this up. Don't get to the end and just squeeze these two off. And
right.
Yeah, that's funny because that sticks in my mind. Like I remember turning the barrel, going, oh boy, don't mess it up now.
We go to Valley Center, California, with Dylan Lawson and Clifford. And going to be an 11 and 387 and clean 11 and 387.
This is the first major of the season. What does Queen Creek mean in your mind in preparing for World?
I think Queen Creek, because it's the first major of the year, it does help set the pace and the standard for the year, with the World Championship in November being the end goal. That's the finish of the season. That's the pinnacle. That's where we all, I think, at least for myself, that's where I strive to be that next champion. So yes, I'm gonna practice and I'm gonna strive all year long, and this is the first major of the year to set that pace in motion.
The fourth stage is number 19, often called the up and back pattern. There's not a lot of opportunity to make up time in this course, given its simplicity, so it's all about speed and timing the shots. Riders can start on either side of the course. Right-handed riders may have a different perspective than left-handed shooters. Striker and I will demonstrate starting on the right side, shooting across the body with a gun change at the barrel turn. As a safety standard, riders are required to unload their guns immediately upon leaving the arena.
Good job, Striker.
After that, it's time to cheer on the next competitor.
I finally said, you know what? If it's not this horse's thing, I'm not gonna shove it down his throat. If they're not gonna like it, we're not gonna do it. I actually sold Ellie, my Palomino horse. She was one of the top shooting horses in the country, right? But it got to the point that I don't think she liked it. She would kind of refuse the arena, but she wasn't a jerk about it. She would just, like, she would stop at the gate and just kind of shake her head like, I don't want to go in there, right? I actually sold her to a barrel racer, and that horse just absolutely loves her and loves what she's doing with her. That was one where shooting was a good fit, but it got to the point that I don't think it was, and I feel bad forcing it.
You've got some big competitors in your family.
My sister's a Lady 6, my girlfriend's a Lady 6, my dad's a Senior Men 6. I've been like super competitive since since I can remember. And it's funny because a lot of people know this, but my dad, he played professional soccer and he played Division I college tennis. He's always been an athlete, super, super competitive. So I definitely inherited the competitive gene from my dad.
I presume this is your main sport.
Yeah, now it is, yeah.
Okay, you're not a professional tennis player?
No, I play tennis, but definitely not a professional tennis player.
Okay, just checking.
Not even close.
Just checking.
This is the only thing I'm pretty good at. It's funny, the first time we ever went to a mounted shooting clinic, I was roping at the time and we were doing a lot of reining cow events. I was in high school, I was playing lacrosse at the time. I wasn't super into the idea of mounted shooting. It didn't sound that great to me. I slept in when we were all supposed to go to a clinic. So I was home by myself all day and I was kind of jealous that they all got to go, and I remember being like, dang, you guys got to go have fun without me. And I was playing a lot of lacrosse, and at the time I wanted to go to college and play lacrosse. I've been playing year round since I think 6th grade. That was kind of my, what I had my sights set on, and I didn't really fall in love with the sport of mounted shooting probably until about a year of competing. And it was really when my sister and my dad started whooping on me. I was like, man, I've had enough of this. This is crazy. I gotta put some time in. And it was such a challenge from the start. It was so hard to put the guns and the horses together. And I've been riding my whole entire life.
You didn't get serious about it till what age, would you say?
I think I might have been 14 or 15 when we went to Vegas the first time and I got to see those guys. And I kind of decided then I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And I quit playing lacrosse that year. I just was like, I just want to shoot, ride my horse. And I quit doing everything else I was doing. And that's all I did.
Do the Wrangler program?
No, I did not. I was really 14, 15 when I started.
It seemed that you were really not watching other people's runs. Is that a typical thing?
I make it a point to never watch the riders in front of me. I've already got the path rehearsed in my head, and mainly because the mental aspect of this sport is so great. If a rider in front of me should have a miss or a fall I feel like it only adds pressure. Let's say they go and make the new top time. Now I've added their pressure onto me instead of just telling myself I'm just going to go do my own run.
In that perspective, it's not going to change what you do out there. In other words, like it's not like you have a reason to watch then. It's like you've already got it planned out. You already know the course. You know what you're going to do. Whatever happens with the 10 riders in front of you doesn't even matter.
No, and in my experience, it's only brought negative energy or negative baggage. And let's say Danny Ernest goes out and he takes the new top time and he's one rider ahead of me. Now I feel like, oh no, now I have to go. Do I have to try to beat you? Do I carry that? This is my ride. This is me and Charles, and this is what we're gonna go do. And it's just, I've never seen it work.
Going into the final stage of the Queen Creek Major Shoot, Abby Esau sits at the top of the leaderboard with a cumulative time from 4 runs of 46.126 seconds. There are several competitors whose cumulative times are only slightly higher than that, so the race is tight. The pressure is on her to stay solid for a high overall win, and on everyone else trying to take over that top position. And there's only one run to go, and that run is number 32, an oldie but a goodie. The first 5 balloons are in a straight horizontal line and can be attacked from any angle the rider chooses. Here's how Stryker and I do it. We head up the right side to set a solid right-hand shot on the first balloon. Then angle ourselves to split between balloons 3 and 4 to start turning toward the barrel. Being careful not to get too far from balloon number 5, which requires a cross shot and is easy to stray too far away from. and the gunpowder may not reach it.
Oh, that's exactly how he wanted to finish this week off. A 13 and 8:89, a clean, a new fast time for the men's fourth.
Hey, bud.
I'll send it to you, but I filmed it from right in line with those 5.
Oh, you
So
did?
see where you're
Good.
at.
I'm really interested to see where I was at.
Hey, that was,
I was just
you
kind of...
held it together so good.
I wasn't sure about that number 5 shot, but I held a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I think I can get
I
it.
started turning, you're like, nope.
Yep.
Shoot it.
Yep.
All right, 2:42 now is the rider Trey Casperson out of Utah, men's 5s. Here we go, buddy. Man, well, it doesn't happen very often, buddy. We're going to leave one out there. 14 and 3 turns into a 19 and 3-1-9 for the young cowboy. Ladies, 6s now. Rider 247, Miss Kenda Lansing coming in. Jessica Emmons on deck and Carrie Hirschberg. And this is the lady right here. She holds the world record on this course. 13 and 179, the current world record. Miss Kenda Lansing. How about a 13 and 6:51 for the cowgirl? 13 and 6:51. That will be the new fast time to beat here on stage number 5. Yes, ma'am. With Jessica Emmons coming in, rider 248, level 6. This cowgirl got a couple world records in the last couple days herself. 13 and 6:51. Well, it would have been a fantastic 13 and 2. We're going to leave number 5. 18 and 243, what the cowgirl walks out here with. She's had a great week. Carrie Hirschberg coming in next, had a fantastic run last night in the Eliminator. How about a clean one? 14 and 5-1-8 from Miss Carrie Hirschberg. Rider 253. This one's had a nice week as well. Got a couple new world records herself. Rider 253, Miss Abby Esau. Looking for a 13 and 6 or better on the course. Yes, man, with a smile on her face. 14 and 4, 31. She's happy with it. Rider 281 coming in. J.D. Casperson on the go order. 2 cowboys left in the men's 6s. Fast time today, 13 and 6. Let's see what he's got. Well, he tried, and buddy, would have been a 12 and 1. Unfortunately, we could leave a couple out there too. Makes it a 22 and 182 for Mr. Dad Casperson. Dylan Lawson and Mr. Jellybeans coming in next. Rider 46, Mr. Dylan Lawson. Oh, buddy, clean and smooth. Nice job. A 13 and 5:49. The man that still owns the world record.
For a special presentation to our 2025 CMSA World Champion.
All right, it's hard to catch up with Dylan. He's kind of fast sometimes, but this is the first time I've had the opportunity to touch base with him. And we have a little special gift for Dylan. We made a little bet a couple years ago that because I loaned him a couple of Colt pistols, and he's been shooting and winning on these things for the last couple of years. And I told him if he wants these pistols, he's going to have to win me a world championship. So our 2025 world champion, Dylan Lawson, I would like to present these to you.
Dylan really kind of fell in love with the guns, and he wanted to buy them from me. He wanted to chrome plate them, do all this stuff.
We got to get these things hard chromed and split them up now.
But I said, you know, Dylan, you win a world championship with these guns, and we'll talk about doing something with them. But the Queen Freak shoot, Dylan had some issues with the main match, but he broke 2 world records. And I said, this kid deserves these pistols. So I was able to package them all up for him. We stuck them out of the trailer, we put them in a nice little box there, and presented them to Dylan. So those are now his Colt revolvers.
What an exciting major to start the season. A dynamic rider from Texas powered past everyone to take the overall title.
Number 1, your 2026 CMSA Bishop Trailer Sales winner, U.S. High Overall Champion, Cowgirl, receiving a Shea Michelle buckle, along with her Tequila Time Top 10 Cooler CMSA lapel pin. Congratulations to Abby Esau.
Abby has excelled at this sport since she was a little kid. She came up through the Wrangler program, which has produced some of the top shooters in the sport today. And you can bet they'll be keeping an eye on Abby as this season progresses.
Woo, woo, woo.